team is pressed to step up their focus defensively.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 13,
Stay hot now.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 6 home runs and 16 RBIs. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up. Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Stepping in, Shane Lewis. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Hey, two down here.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Shane Lewis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2.
Here you go.
Here now the 2-2. There he goes. He swung on and missed, strike 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Javier Baez. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is under it. but it's the center fielder who gets there, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, David Bodie. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 1-0. So stepping in, Shane Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that misses for ball 1.
Here we go, boys. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Cubs 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 28 on the season, and the Cubs have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy.
At the plate, Shane Lewis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, sitting on something right here. Let's go.
One down here, fellas.
First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Hamilton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Now to the plate, Shane Lewis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
Oh, big guy. You drive it right here.
Here comes the first pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, your pitch right here.
Philly down to their last strike. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Here we go.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A bouncer up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-5 ball game. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. That's a strike to throw down. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final.
For tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
If you want to pick up a win as a starting pitcher, you have to go 5 innings to get the win, and that's just what he did in the last one. I'm sure he'd like to be out there for a little bit longer in this one.
Now in the box, Anthony Rizzo. As we take a look there at the difference. difference in his numbers between June and July.
Rizzo.
Come on, guys, come on.
Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time.
Plays it first here.
Leading off, Philly, the center fielder, James.
Pitch on the way.
Lewis.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
You got it. Round it.
But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff two-base hit.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. To second now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Bottom of the third now, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Shane Lewis.
Lewis.
No outs. Hey, need you right here. Need you.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep,
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Go.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
Let it fly.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward has a read on it.
I got it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Shane Lewis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, nobody away.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Swing and a miss right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The left fielder, Kyle
4 runs here in this
Schwarber.
half inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Williams is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 6-2. So next to the plate for the Phils, Shane Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Here we go.
Kimbrel's ready. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Kimbrel has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
The 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
The 2-2 one more time.
Helpful. And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
There's Baez.
Come on, come on.
What a play, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 6 and the Phillies 2.
Your attention, please. Number 7, Victor Caratini.
This one's flared toward left center. Coming in is Williams, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. This is skied into short left center. Center fielder on the run, and a long run, but he's there to track it. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Chris Bryant. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Williams looks up, and it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, I've seen a lot of things in my...
9-3 the final tally here in this one. The Cubbies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
First for the victorious Chicago.
MLB The Show's coverage of major. 2 on here with 1 man out, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. The 0-2 home. Pops this one up. Kingery onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So striding forward now, Shane Lewis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Sent on the ground out to 2nd. Reined in. Throw on to 1st in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Shane Lewis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from 2nd with a base hit into the outfield.
First pitch strike.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Bruce has a read on it.
Here we go. Hit me right here.
He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from 3rd as this should get him on the board. And they are on the board with the sac fly, as this is now a 2-1 game.
Got his job done there.
Ready for another chance? Shane Lewis. He hit a sac fly earlier. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Bryant's got to get rid of it, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So coming to the plate, Shane Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Rats.
Such a tough one as a pitcher, D-Row. 25 outs and then to give it up with 1 out in the 9th.
I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, you don't want to be on a team that gets no hit, without question. You're going to do everything in your power to mix in and knock, and that's exactly what they... But tip your hat right there. The guy has thrown the heck out of the ball tonight.
Rowan Wick comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. And the runner back.
Hey, Steve driving. Let's go, big dog. We got one here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line hard.
Hey, drive him in. We drive.
Ball 2.
Inside, ball 2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. Bryce Harper, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Ready with the payoff pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Let's see what they throw Olsen on a 3-1 count.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do...
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Outside of a walk-off homer, it doesn't get any better than getting your boys right back into this one. They got a chance to win this with that one swing of the bat.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the...
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is... Pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Cubs 7 and the Phillies 4. Shane Lewis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
No outs here, fellas.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Cut it, cut it. Hold it, hold.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Ryan Tepera takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Up next will be Nick Williams. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
One down. A little better. Clutch up right here. Hey, the play's at 2. Let's roll it up now. Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with 1 swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
He was one of
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Your attention, please. Team hitting for the Phillies, number 13, James
First
Lewis.
pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Popped him up. Anderson is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Victor Arano has been summoned from a 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Marlins put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.
First for the victorious Miami Marlins.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Lays off 2-2 now.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
So it was a swinging. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Shane Lewis. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
One out now.
And another throw over, and the runner back safely.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pit.
And yet another throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-2.
To 2-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Boy, good lead.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Once again, a 3-2. This is on the ground over to first.
Side.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Shane Lewis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he fouls this one off. Harper gets his lead at first, nobody out.
No one out now.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
See it, drive. Let's go right here.
Slow grounder to first. To Iglesias for one, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. So striding in, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a dive, but he's back.
Hey, be patient, get yours.
Here it comes on 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, get him with your best.
And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Another throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Digging in, Joey Votto. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that's through for a hit.
Cut it, 2.
The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Hitting for Miami, number 19, Miguel Rojas.
High in the air out to center field. Lewis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Stepping in, Shane Lewis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Going two.
Around first, digging for 2.
Hey, eat it. Got it right there.
And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. David Robertson is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. A runner at second, nobody out.
Got no one out now.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in right here.
No dice on the knuckle curve that time. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-1. Still only one out in the inning.
Here we go. There we go, one.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Come on now.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. On now.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Right here. Hey, looking good, looking good.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a...
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Harper moves to his right and puts this. Up next from Miami, Sandy Leon. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Philadelphia Phillies crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jonathan Holder earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Sir Anthony Dominguez wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the...
Let's play ball.
Stepping up to the plate, Shane Lewis. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. And that misses ball one.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, nobody out now.
Pitch on the way. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Leone over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. He's out.
All right, come on now.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries so far.
The shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Shane Lewis.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
James.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Runner back safely. Lewis stands at first with 1 out.
I'm down here, fellas.
Hey, like you can up there.
He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hey, your pitch, drive it
Payoff
deep, huh?
pitch
Here
on
you
its
go.
way.
Hey, come on now.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime versus this arm. He's only 1 for 10.
No better. Come on.
Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Hey, that stuff right here. Put him away.
That's popped up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will slide across with their first tally of the ball game as that makes it a 5-1. Digging in and looking for more, Shane Lewis. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jonathan Villar. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Iglesias. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, no runner. Eat it, eat it.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself.
Ready for another shot now. Shane Lewis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
On the bag.
And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. Joey Votto will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Get a good one. Get a good rip on it, huh?
And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in.
Plays it first here. Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Once more, a throw over. And the runner back.
Here we go. No one better.
And again a throw. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
You're the man up there. Make something happen for us.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he is out at second. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first. We are under the light.
Play ball. You're out.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Goldschmidt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. High in the air out to center field. Lewis will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. In now, Shane Lewis. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Popped up. Edman has a play.
I got it.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Ready now, Shane Lewis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that can run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
1-1 the count now.
Come on now, get us a 2 ball right here.
From the belt, the pitch.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Fastball there. Digging in, Andrew Kisner, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's set. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's into the gap in Sugan. He's set. The 2-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's into the gap and should